Dolynny TV, guys, a big welcome back to MLB 17, the show, here on the channel. Today, the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. And let me tell you, we're in a lot better of a spot than we have been in a while. Let's go to the standings to tell you why. We're 4.5 games back of the Baltimore Orioles. We've won 4 straight. That's all fine and dandy, but look at that. We are in a wild card spot by 1 game at this point. I cannot be happier with that than I am, so I'm hoping for the best, obviously. And then what you got to do is look at our pitching rotation. Marco Estrada, we got to move Marcus Stroman up in the pitching rotation. Everyone else kind of falling off, struggling. Aaron Sanchez really having it rough because he's not an ace. He's not the 3.8 million guy he wants to be, so it's struggling, right? Joe Biagini, obviously one of the great bullpen players for us. Bullpen, he's happy to not be depth. He's happy with a couple of things and unhappy with a couple other things. So 374, he's pitched an inning, or 101 innings pitched, so he's really gone on this year. And Johnny Thayer, what more can be said about Johnny Thayer? Our B potential closing pitcher, 21 years old. He's done well. He's fitting in great here in the MLB. And Joe Smith has had a couple of saves. Roberto Osuna, who's had 28 saves this year. That's really all there is to it. Tom Chu down there in AAA getting it done. Bruce McGregor in AA is getting it done. And I mean, Ezekiel Carrera, Calvin Dark, a couple other guys. We need to take a look at our situation. So Bruce McGregor, you see, 65 overall, A potential, 18 years old. Hitu Yamada, 70 overall D potential, and then I mean there's Tom Chu, who's the 72 B potential as well. He could easily be up here with Johnny Thayer, but he'd have contract issues for sure, and we don't need that. So let's get on with this down into hopefully the Chicago series. I would take the Chicago series where I think we would be on the road for the Chicago series. So let's sim through date here. Ryan Goins allowed to be back in, but he will be back injured for 1 to 2 months. Let's keep him on that 10-day DL. The Braves want to offer us a trade. Bartolo Colon, who it appears they have in maybe AAA, to be honest with you. He's down there. Leonardo, Leonardo Rosario. Where is he? He is one of our relief pitchers. 24 years old. We really don't need a Bartolo Colon in the system, so let's decline that trade from the Braves. Good try, though. Good try. I appreciate it. And Fitz Morrow will be injured. We'll let him be injured. That's fine by me. Jay has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Keep it alive. We'll simulate to the end of the critical situation, and we end up losing. Auto fix rotation down there in AA. Sure, we end up losing 4 straight and then win a couple more. And here we go, tied game, batting at home, walk it off. Devin Travis at the plate, let's do it. I could take that all day. We've got Howie Kendrick at second. I think we got ourselves a good chance to win. You see Marcus Stroman 0 for 3, 11 strikeouts, 675 earned run average in the last couple of appearances. Roberto Osuna 8 for 9 in saves. And Aaron Sanchez doing not too bad. And Marco Estrada really starting to hit his stride. So here we go, Devin Travis, who is 2 for 4 tonight, with a nice little double and single from what I saw, a run scored. This one's going to be jolted right to the third baseman, and that one will be right through to the first baseman, and we are out going to extras. Who do we have on the mound? We have Johnny Thayer. Let's pitch with Johnny Thayer. I can go for a little bit of a pitch with Johnny Thayer. This will be popped up into right field. There's no chance Howie Kendrick gets there. He'll dive, but not come up with the play, so that's fine. Howie Kendrick tried his best. This one grounded over to first base. Oh, what a play to Steve Pearce. We get ourselves the out, and we will move on to Matt Duffy. So a running fastball from Johnny Thayer, an interesting little fastball to use. And look at the cut on that, eh? The reverse spin. Gets it done and fools even the bat boy on there. So he's having a tough time, but here's the curveball, and man, Johnny Thayer's curveball, 78 mile an hour, big looper coming in there. I like it. Ooh, that's a tough one to take, but you know what? That's good for us. A strikeout, and we will move on as Johnny Thayer pitching a gem here in this top half of the 10th. fastball at 91, so he doesn't have overpowering stuff. That's the Johnny Thayer way, is he just kind of gets it done. This one, a perfect little kind of late emergency hack there from Steven Souza Jr. because he thought that one was going to go out of the zone and then it dove back in. Same rate there, 90 mile an hour, and it just fools him completely. So we get going. Johnny Thayer pitching like an all-star. And John Jay will come out to the dish. He's got a double in this one. Let's see if John Jay can come up with a home run or something here. And this one's lifted deep into center field. Actually kind of shallow and easily caught. Okay, I thought that was deeper than it was. It's okay, John Jay, he's having a good at bat. Now it comes to Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson, who we all know what Josh Donaldson does, so sit back and relax and watch this one. That was a good cut on the slider there. Got to get a fastball, got to drill it over the fence, got to walk it off. That's a fastball. We got it. 98 mile an hour. Who is this throwing 98 mile an hour? Nathan Uvalde. Nathan Uvalde, who, if you guys were in the stream, the live stream today, or yesterday, I guess. I'm recording this a day ago. You know how my days work. Anyway, Nathan Uvalde is a little breakout guy we got for completing 300 pitcher strikeouts. So that's just an interesting tidbit fact for you of Dolynny TV, if you don't mind adding that to your repertoire. So that's a ground out for Josh Donaldson, and now all of a sudden we've got Troy Tulowitzki coming up to the dish. We're on veteran hitting a little bit better. We're getting closer to advancing and getting a veteran plus. And how about that? Thought we had it. Thought we had it. We can't open that curveball. And I thought we really had a home run right there. But we don't. And that's a curveball down in the zone. It's Tampa Bay now tempting us. Nathan Uvalde kind of working against us. We're going to see if we can take something over the fence against Nathan Uvalde here. There's a fastball kind of hit that is out to left field. Not much going on there, and we are going to get out of this one. So I have a little bit more I want to accomplish. So we're going to exit out of this game. We tried our best to end it. And now it's going to be a ground out for Corey Dickerson. Base on ball for Evan Longoria. Ground out. Or fly out and a strikeout, so Aaron Loop gets it done. Kendrys Morales can't get it done. Nor can Russell Martin. Steve Pearce aboard. Howie Kendrick. And that's the end of the inning. So we're going to 12 innings here. Aaron Loop starting to put up numbers upon numbers. We'll get another at bat here. Kemplar. Home run, Devin Travis. Oh my God. Why could we not have done that with Devin Travis? What are we talking about here? Devin Travis gets it done. And he wins the game, even though we were supposed to win the game with him in the 9th. He wins it in the 12th, and whatever, you go figure, it'll happen. Eventually it happens, and it all figures itself out, right? So Devin Travis goes around and around and around and wins the game. So that is good for Devin Travis as we end up winning that one, taking a clutch victory, and that makes it, we level up to level 41. That's even better for us. I'll take that. And now we got to check where we sit in the standings. We're 4.5 games back, but still sitting in that wild card spot, 2.5 games above the Tigers. So we're sitting in a comfortable spot at this point. And you see the lineups starting to rake: 1643, 2364, 1452, 1760, 1438, 934, 1453. So Steve Pearce getting some action done. 292 for John Jay. And Kevin Pillar having a bad year. Justin Smoke, Dalton Pompey. You know what? Dalton Pompey is almost having a better year than Kevin Pillar. And honestly, I think we got to do something to energize Kevin Pillar here. He's having a rough go. And what we have to do is, because I think Kevin Pillar has too much competition in John Jay, we need to edit the player and move him to left field. See if John Jay will accept a move to left field more easily than not. And you see John Jay up to a 77 all of a sudden in left field. We gotta move Howie Kendrick across to right field. See what that does. Accept the changes and proceed. You're gonna see Howie Kendrick goes down to a 75 and John Jay goes up to a 77. So I want to see, maybe let's move John Jay to a right field position and see what he does in right field. He goes to a 74. So you know what? We are stronger with John Jay in left field than we are in right field. So we'll accept the changes and move him there. that pushes around the lineup a little bit more. You see he's up to a 77. He's an everyday player. He's ecstatic. He's got everything good. So John Jay goes to a 77 overall for us, and Howie Kendrick goes from a 73 to a 75. So guys, thank you for tuning into this edition of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode here on Dolynny TV. We'll catch you next time around when we hope to move through August and get to the September call-ups. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.